So this guy, Matthew, he really wants to be a doctor. And he's like some kind of genius prodigy. He moves through school really fast, skipping the 4th grade, the 6th grade, and the 8th grade. He gets his high school diploma at 16. He gets a medical degree from Wits when he's 21. And he becomes one of the youngest doctors to ever come out of South Africa, Dr. Matthew.
And then became a working doctor.
Then he starts a TikTok account under the name Dr. Matthew, and he gets really popular. He also starts interning at Helen Joseph Medical Center, where he films a bunch of his TikToks. He even starts his own pharmaceutical brand, selling weight loss pills and other supplements to his TikTok fans. Needless to say, things are going really well for him. Until one day, people start to notice. Some things aren't adding up. Like, there's no mention of a Dr. Matthew on the Health Professions Council website. And Dr. Matthew, he's just like, oh, that's because Dr. Matthew's not my real name. It's a stage name, like Madonna. My real name is this, Sonali. And around that time, his name, Dr. Matthew, it starts trending on Twitter. Why? Well, a bunch of skeptical people had gotten together and they start analyzing everything about him. Every TikTok he's published, every record they could find, and they start sharing these results on Twitter. Then, by no coincidence, I'm sure, the Gauteng Department of Health puts out an official statement saying, nah, he's not a real doctor. Then, the Health Professions Council put out a statement saying he isn't registered with them. Wits University, where he says he went to med school, even they put out a statement. Even Cambridge International put out a statement saying he didn't get his high school diploma from us. And not only is there no record of him being a genius prodigy who skipped a bunch of grades, he had actually been referred to a school for people with special education needs. And his TikTok fans were shocked. Had they really been listening to a fake doctor this whole time? So they start scrutinizing those weight loss pills he was selling. Because, maybe those are fake too. And they found the actual barcode on the pills, and I'm not making this up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
That's the stupidest combination I ever heard in my life!
And at this point, people are like, Jesus, dude, is his f***ing name even real? Allegedly? No, the name he was giving everyone, Sonali, is the name of a real doctor who works at a completely different hospital. And Matthew had allegedly been passing himself off as that doctor so he could get access to Helen Joseph Medical Center where he would film his TikToks and stuff. Then, suddenly, TikTok bans his account. But that's not the end of Dr. Matthew. A few days later, he's back in business with a new account.
I am mentally prepared now to address some of the allegations that were made about me.
And he is sticking to his story. According to him, the whole thing is just a big misunderstanding, and he's gonna prove it. He posts a screenshot of his conversation with the Department of Health, which proves his side, but the Department of Health sees the screenshot and tweets about it, says it's fake. Then he posts email conversations he had with Cambridge International, proving that that's where he got his high school diploma. But people quickly point out something weird about those, because he emailed them on October 13th of this year, and they replied to him on October 11th. Let me repeat that. He emailed the school on October 13th, and they wrote him back on October 11th.
Great Scott!
Suggesting that those emails are fake too. Then he makes a video unveiling his diploma from Wits University.
Where should I put it?
And to his credit, it does look like a standard diploma from Wits. But people quickly point out, for $300, you can get the same thing from a site literally called phonydiplomas.com. And since all this went down, the health department has opened a criminal case against Dr. Matthew. And Dr. Matthew, well, he's still on TikTok, and he's still claiming he's not lying. His possibly fake diploma is still hanging on the wall, and he also still appears to be selling his pills and such. And also, shout out to South Africa.